There you go.
All right, so recently I have done some tinkering with how we're going to progress the unit from here on out, and I've come up with a plan of action. For now, we're going to continue as is. We're going to finish out this first campaign in the kind of clusterfucky fun that we've been doing, just because we don't want to make any significant changes in the middle of said campaign. However, in the last couple weeks of the campaign, at the second to last or the last mission, me and Minnie are going to start doing some background work on the next version of the mod pack, as well as laying the groundwork for a big overhaul of the unit that is to come. This overhaul is going to include us writing actual doctrine for how we do things. By this time, the new training map will be ready, and we can actually start doing regular trainings and establishing how things are going to work. Speaking of, the screenshots that I posted the other day are of the new training map. I did decide to go ahead and put it on Stratus this time. It's a lot smaller, which means we don't have to do a 10-minute drive just to get to the mount course. Along with the overhaul of the unit's internals, we're also going to take advantage of the upcoming event known as Summer, and try and go on a big recruiting run, because lately we've really not gotten any new recruits. We kind of stagnated there. Minnie's contributions with friends is what gave us our boost, but we need to keep growing. So if you've got friends that are
Can I
interested at
suggest
all,
using
hit them
Discord?
up. The summer sale is going to start eventually, so get armor while it's cheap. Get them DLCs while it's cheap. Sell it.
Can
And get
I
them in.
recommend using Discord just to add a little bit more people to join?
Yeah, so we're also going to make actual ads. We're going to and post them on like public things, like on Reddit. Like the Mercs from Silverlight, they actually post ads on Reddit, and it actually kind of comes to
Reddit.
it actually bears some couple new recruits. So we'll have to try that out too. So we're
What's
going to
your
work on ads, and then a big one that I'm going to need everybody's help with is we're going to film a trailer. Um, it's not going to be anything super special, but I want to try and get a bunch of people together and stage some really cool shots. Because getting good footage just during an op is really fucking difficult for filming purposes. So we're going to get together and film some cool shit so it looks cool.
footage of me carrying Plague from that one op?
Pretty much. But yeah, we'll fire up the server one day, just do a whole lot of filming, and then it's just going to be up to me to edit it all together. I've got people who are willing to voice act. Miles, that's part of where you come in.
Ew.
Um, but after that, we're gonna just go on a massive recruiting run this summer. We're gonna kind of take a step back during all this overhauling. No new campaigns are going to be started or anything like that. We're still going to run fun ups. Obviously, we want to keep things alive. But there's not going to be any kind of big story stuff happening unless some other Zeus kind of one offs his fun ops. But that's not anything I can control, so I don't really care.
We
Anyway,
are we are still gonna have main ops. There just won't be a campaign.
yeah, yeah, of
Oh,
course.
okay.
Main
So we'll
ops
do what
is
the 700th do.
Yeah.
with it.
I was,
We have a bunch of Zeus's, and all of them will run different things. Most of it is one-off sort of missions, but sometimes they'll run a campaign.
Okay. Um, but yeah, so we're going to be slowing down in the next couple weeks, but it's going to be because we're going to be redoing a lot of things and overall bringing a lot of improvements to the unit. Some of that being is that we're going to go ahead and we're going to bite the bullet. We're going to get a couple of RHS mods maybe. We're going to add cup terrain core so that we can get more map variety, since the problem with using maps that are mostly vanilla asset based is that for whatever fucking reason, map creators who only use the vanilla assets go like super fucking overboard with their cities, and I just don't understand why that happens, and then it creates a laggy mess, and then yada yada yada. So we're going to what the current plan is we're going to create a kind of Cerberus core mod pack. That is just kind of our base mods that gives us the Cerberus experience, so to speak, that people can use for fun ops and whatnot. And then per campaign, we're going to change up the mod pack to fit that campaign, so like different maps and such. Which another idea that me and Minnie are toying with is a campaign that takes place over more than one map. So one mission we might be on one map and another will be on another, but they'll be linked lore-wise. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's the big cheese of what's happening. We got a lot of big plans in the works. Biggest thing though right now that I need you guys to do is kind of get to work on getting some early recruiting done. You know, spread the word, bring in your friends. You know, sell it to them, trick them, whatever you have to do. But other than that, that's all I've got.
Make them pay child support.
Yes.
All
I
right.
wonder if I can drag the one other friend I have
Thank you
that
all
plays
for
Arma.
coming. I hope you all had fun today. At least for a majority of the time. And go fuck yourselves.
User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel.